guys, happy Thursday. I guess today is the official first day of spring, but here in Michigan, in our small town, it is a Michigan spring with snow. So I am sitting here this morning and I am sewing my jelly roll strips all together. I'm going to try to make a bigger jelly roll rug, and these are batiks, and I love batiks. And let me show you what they're from. They are from Anthology Fabrics, story strips, and there's 20 in each box, and they all come with a free pattern. So these are part of the strips that we won a few years ago at an auction. So these are beautiful, beautiful batiks. I just love batiks. So what I did was I took two of them that sort of went together, and then this will give me 40 strips, and what I did was I separated out from dark to lightest. So my dark will be on the outside, the outside of the rug. But these are some beautiful batiks. If I could afford to sew with batiks all the time, I would, because that is my favorite line. So these are all going to go into that rug. I learned a lot with that first one. So far this is what I'm doing, and all I'm doing is I'm chain piecing this together so that when I'm done I can clip them off right here, and then they will go into making a tube. But so far, this is the lightest ones, some greens, some yellows, into some oranges. So anyways, I'm going to try to finish this up. Not doing too much today. Last 2 days I've had a sinus headache from the weather. So this is what today brings. So I will not be sewing the rug today. I find that if I do the tubes first, if I sew them all together, clip them, and press them, and then the next day or whenever I can get to it, then I put them into a tube form with batting. I had to order a little bit more batting. That should be here today. And I also ordered a denim needle to see. My regular needle worked fine through it, but they suggest a denim needle, and the walking foot definitely is the way to go on this thing. But yeah, I'm bound and determined to get to do this. You can also do placemats. You can do rectangle rugs. You can do half rugs. You can do circles. They say that the rectangle would be the easiest, then the oval, which I will be doing, and the circle, because the circle you start out with such a small diameter that till you get a few of these under your belt to where they lay flat, you should try the other two first. But anyways, I'm going to get back to this, but I just wanted to pop on this morning and say this is what I am doing on my featherweight this morning. So talk to you in a bit. Okay, so now comes the task of cutting the chain piecing right here off, and it should be one long beautiful fabric tube. So I'm going to go do that, and Yeah, we're going to do that. I hope you enjoyed watching my little featherweight Miss Myrtle May sew this morning. It's trying to get a camera angle where you can see it. So, but she is great at doing her straight stitches. I probably could do the zigzag, but I'm not for sure that this machine to try on the rug or not. But I really do like sewing on hers. So, but anyways, this is the first part of the rug making. So we'll see what else I can get into today. Okay, so all 40 pieces are into this. So this is how your rug will turn out and the colors, the way that you have it. This will end up being the center, and then this will be the outside. They suggest the darkers for the outsides because of, you know, that's the part that's going to get the worst wear. So, but yep, there are 42 inch 42-inch 2.5 inch strips, and all batiks. So this just took a little while to wind up. She does suggest in the pattern that you do a fan fold where you just lay a long strip out and then fold it over on itself and back and forth. But I saw a gal do this, and I like, this is how you preview what your rug will look like. So I like doing it this way. This is how I did it yesterday. Look at me talking like I'm an expert and I've only done one. But this just sat on my sewing machine and I could pull this off, and it worked out really well. So, but anyways, I got that all done. So that is all set to go whenever I decide to sew on the other sewing machine, because that one I will do the tube maker. So, but it's almost lunchtime, so I'm gonna sit here and put this in the other sewing room and see what I want for lunch later today, and watch some more YouTube videos. And it's still snowing. It's supposed to stop, they said, this afternoon. So, but anyways, I just wanted to show you this is what it will supposedly look like. I mean, you'll see all the fabrics and stuff, what it looks like on the outside like this, but it gives you that color. So thanks for watching this, and I hope that this is something that you enjoy. I do enjoy showing this stuff, so I will chit chat with you after lunch. friends, I am going to end the vlog. My headache has gotten worse, so I took some ibuprofen. It should help, but the weather doesn't help. So all I got done today was that jelly roll. I did start to sew some strips or cords, but then the head just said, nope, can't do that. So I came out and I worked on my new a block of the month, which is called Garden Girls, and every month I receive a block to embroider on, and then they send the fabric that goes around the squares, and it is a 12-month thing, and at the end of the 12 months then they send you the border material and the binding material and how to put it all together. So I thought it was pretty good. It is done with sulky weight threads, and it is a sticky back design, so that once it's all stitched on, then I run it under water and all of that stickiness will go away and all the black lines, so all that you will see is the embroidery part of it. I just started this, a lot of back stitching all the way around. Her hair is Lazy Daisies, yeah, I think that's it. So I am working on that. I have stitched this down like they suggest, and when this is all done, like I said, it will be all washed away, and then I'll trim it down. It has to be trimmed down to 8.5, I think it is, square, and that means I might have to pick out my stitches here that is just holding this down. I usually don't do a hoop when I do my cross stitch, but for embroidery I do tend to for some reason. So I was working on that, and then I ordered a new book and it just arrived. Saw advertised on Facebook, and there's several of them, and so I went to Amazon. It's not on my Audible at all. I looked. It was only Kindle, which you're going to read it, and if I'm going to read it, I'm going to get a book. But anyways, I read the sample, and the sample really sounded good to me. So but this is who it's by, and this is what it says. After finalizing a difficult divorce, aspiring mystery author Agatha Royal trades her dreary city life for a fresh start in the idyllic Bristol Lake. She expects to spend her days penning murder. I'm trying to read this through my phone here. Murder plots while running the charming One Deadly Chapter books and brew and serving coffee to the folksy locals. But when her dog, Mike, digging unearths a human skeleton in Agatha's backyard, her dream of a peaceful new beginning comes crashing down. So I'll let you guys read that if you want to. You can pause it to read the rest of it. But it starts right out. I'm going to do Miss Sandy's thing. She looks up to see how many pages there are, and it looks like 262. She'd have this read in a day. So, oh, there is a recipe in the book too for classic English scones. Yum, I might have to try that. So anyways, I got this, so I'm going to try reading and go from there. I know there was several into this series, So this was a book 1. So, but anyways, I'm going to close this out, and I hope that your Wednesday was a good one. No, your Thursday. Your Thursday, isn't it? This month has flown by so bad because it's the 20th. So anyways, friends, thanks again, and hopefully I will see you on Friday, and we'll see what the day brings on Friday. Talk to you later.